Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Every week I seem to have problem flipping this camera, but I'm getting better. Uh, it's Sean Liburd. My name is Sean Liburd, and I am a bookstore owner and a personal mastery coach. And I've been speaking about success. My scopes is gonna be all around success and developing a success formula for yourself and just mastering yourself, so that you can achieve those goals and live a successful life. That's what my scopes are predominantly focused on. So today we are speaking about the right idea of success. Last week we looked at the wrong ideas of success, if there's such a thing, So today we're looking at the right ideas of success, and we are starting off by what is the right idea of success? Again, back to my second scope, which was your definition of success. You have to know what success looks like to you, what it means to you, you know, and there's a lot of definitions. Success is defined in a lot of different ways. Do you live someone else's definition? Have you created your own unique definition? Because we can use other people's formulas, right? But we have to do it exactly the same way. And sometimes that's not possible. Sometimes we just don't have that discipline to do it in the exact same way. And that's why a lot of us don't achieve our goals, right? So, what is your success formula? That's what we would like to work on. That's what we're working on. That's what we're getting to. The right idea of success. First of all, and this is something that goes right back, it goes right back. You have to know your purpose. There's got to be something that drives you. What makes you get up in the morning? What makes you do the things that you do? Why do you feel alive when you're doing it? We got to look at all those little factors to figure out. Because a lot of times, and I said this once, I wasn't sure what my purpose was, which is kind of funny because sometimes you're living it, you're doing it, you're actively doing it, but you're not sure of what your purpose is, right? So you have to know exactly what your purpose is, and it's not to say that that purpose remains constant, because like everything else, you tweak as you go along, and as you learn you change things. So take some time, to the way saying, take some time, figure out your purpose, look at the various things that goes into your purpose, and you know just just try and figure that out, get a starting point, right? And by the way, I have some articles, and I'll be doing a series. It's going to be a series of articles about your purpose, just surrounding purpose, on my website, which is learningwithseanliburd.com, right? And my Sean is Sean, Liburd is Liburd, learningwithseanliburd.com, right? So that's something that we need to invest some time in, just figuring out. You can take your time with it to figure it out, because it's important. This is what you live for. This is what you get up for. This is what your energies are being poured into. So it's very important that we take the time to get to know our purpose, and what that does is it gives you a foundation. It gives you a foundation to work from, right? A lot of times we don't achieve goals and so forth because we're not inspired, we're not motivated. Sometimes we don't even know why we set those goals. We don't even know the reason, right? Is it truly one of your goals? Is it just something that you think you should do because of society, religion, family, you know. So, how you doing, Ruth? Welcome, welcome. We're talking about success today, right? And the right idea of success, right? So, it's very important that you get that foundation and you know what your purpose is, and everything springs from that purpose, right? It's your base, it's your foundation, right? So when you have that purpose, then you set your goals, you set small goals from that purpose, and those goals all contribute to your purpose, right? And you, of course, there's always larger goals that will, just kind of blow things out of the water when you achieve those goals, right? So success, the right idea. So we have our purpose, we set our purpose, and we have to develop a focus in the goals that we've set, right? So we have these goals, and we have to know what's the purpose of these goals, right? You have to know your purpose of setting goals, because a lot of times, like I said, people set goals and they have no direction. They have no reason why they're doing it. So you lose motivation quickly, right? So we have to have a focus in those goals. We have to keep those goals. We have to live those goals. We have to develop, and the desire for those goals should be strong because it contributes to your overall purpose. So these two things, they connect together. It's a pieces of a puzzle. You also have to look at your potential. What is your potential? You got to know your potential. You have to develop the confidence in yourself to know that you can achieve your goals, and that your purpose, what you have designated as your purpose, is worthwhile. It's something that's very important to you, right? Those things we have to put in place, right, so that we can move forward. And at the end of it all, what's the give back? How does your goals, your purpose for being here, how does it serve something greater than yourself? Because everything has to serve us and then serve something greater than ourselves, right? So how does it serve, a greater purpose than ourselves, satisfaction and so forth? So we have to put these things together, and we have to know, we have to travel that road. So for today, we're going to stick with that. We're going to stick with just getting to know your purpose. Write it down, rewrite it, read it, reread it, rewrite it, read it, reread it, rewrite it. Your purpose, feel it, and know that this is something, it's something that will evolve over time, right? So you got to do these things, but first you got to start out with that purpose. Start out with that purpose and move on to your goals. Believe in yourself, right? It's very important you believe in yourself. And there's a lot of other things that comes into play. We have to deal with our belief systems, and we all have them. We have to deal with the internal chatter that we have in our head, the conversations that we have. Right, so there's a lot of other pieces to this puzzle that we'll be discussing, each and every week to get us closer to our success formula. So the right idea of success, let's start it out with discovering our purpose for living, our purpose for getting up, our purpose for doing the things that we do, right? Let's find it out. Look at your passions. Right? Look at what you do and it puts a smile on your face. Look at those things. Look at what you do and you're not complaining, you don't feel harassed. You're just enjoying it. You can spend a whole day doing it and the time will just go like that because you're enjoying what you're doing. Time is not logging, it's not dragging on, it's nothing of those things. So let's take a serious look at discovering our purpose, writing it out, keeping it with us, just kind of saying it a few times, rereading it and seeing how it really reverberates with us as per se, right? So purpose will start off as the number one thing in discovering the right idea towards success. This is Sean Liburd. Again, my name is Sean Liburd, and you can check me out at www.learningwithseanliburd.com. I have a blog there, and there's some articles. And also I have a Facebook group, Learning with Sean Liburd. Right, so until next week, we will leave you to work on your purpose. And if you already have a purpose, review it. Make sure that it's at the forefront of your thoughts. So until next week, thank you for your time. As always, time is very precious. It's one of those resources. So I'm grateful for anyone that's taken a few minutes to listen to what I have to say, because together we are going to learn, and we are going to discover, and we're going to share success formulas, right? We're going to build ourselves, and we're going to build each other. Again, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Be blessed.